Cool. We're good. I think we're good. We might not be. This could be a little bit funky. We will see. Are we okay? I'm looking at myself on the screen. It looks a bit weird. How's my OBS looking? OBS is looking fine by the sounds of it. I mean, I think I can see it fine. Can you guys hear me okay? Sup, Martin? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. This is a little bit of an unusual one today. This is, of course, recommended by Jacob Good. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live stream today. It was looking a bit tricky for me at one point because, you know, basically I've been working a lot recently and I was feeling exhausted earlier today. But we're here now. Can't hear me. Okay. Can't hear me. Can't hear me. Why would that be? Why would that be the case? Oh, okay. So, Sweet Lily Love, how you doing? By the way, Sweet Lily Love, I have just had a look through your album, and I'm gonna be sending through that review to you soon. Okay? I really enjoyed the album. It was a wild ride, though. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys are all good. We're gonna be reviewing Jackie Chan today. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. We got 5 tracks. I'm just gonna get the lyrics over here. Here we've got them, and I'll make them nice and small so they can kind of fit in here. Here go there. Kind of fits in next to me, doesn't it? Here we'll go down here. Jackie Chan. Yep, Jackie Chan. We're gonna be reviewing Jackie Chan today. You might be wondering, why are we reviewing Jackie Chan? Because Jacob Good recommended it, and I thought it was a great idea. I can't get this. Oh, right, because it's actually that. Okay, we'll put that down there. That'll be fine. Lovely, lovely professionalism on display here. Yeah, we're going to be listening through 5 of Jackie Chan's greatest tracks, including what are we going to be listening today? We've got Ming Ming Bai Bai Wo Dejin. I think that might be the top one, though. So we've got Zhui Quan first, and then we've got Nan Er Dang Ji Xiang, and then this one, which I don't know how to pronounce. And then Zhen Yi Jin Ying Zhong, and then finally the Ming Ming Bao Bao Wo Dejin. I think I recognize that song somehow. But we're going to have a great time with it, I hope. I'm using my new microphone. I got the SM7B. Thank you to everyone who helped me out with that. This may mean that the music is a little bit quiet because I'm using the effects chain that I use on Premiere. So if the audio is quiet, can you please let me know? I'm going to... Yeah, JJ, you can recommend another artist to review. In fact, we can definitely do like a fan request for that as well if you like. I'm gonna... Jay Chow. Yep, Jay Chow is soon. Jay Chow is at 5k subs. So we're still a wee way away from getting the Jay Chow. Not far. We're about 30 or so subscribers away from 5k. And once we get to 5k, we're going to be able to review the 5th album by Jay Chow. But that's okay. We probably won't be at 5k before the end of the weekend, but that's fine. If we get to 5k by next Saturday, we can probably review Jay Chow. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to get into the first track here, and we're going to listen from start to finish. We have the lyrics here. I'm doing the 6th one because apparently the 4th track is the same as the 2nd track, but in a different language. Let's get into it. Let's go. And yeah, let me know if the audio is a little bit quieter. So that'll be all good, okay? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Sorry, what have we gotten into immediately? What is this track that we've gotten into immediately? What is this madness? Oh, this was released in 1995. That's wild, dude. It is so 80s. It is such an 80s kind of martial arts kind of climb the mountain to face the sensei kind of vibe to it, dude. So like, does Jackie Chow like Jackie Chan, not Jackie Chow. Does Jackie Chan sing? Is he like a big singer? I mean, like, I only like I got recommended to look into Jackie Chan just because I knew that Jackie Chan was an art, like an actor. This is the movie theme song. To be honest, I love the sound of the drums though. It's gorgeous. It's so upbeat and I'm really vibing along to it. I have no idea what he's saying, but I don't necessarily need to be able to appreciate it. That charisma. This is wild, man. I was like, it sounds like it's a movie soundtrack, to be fair. You've got the bits of Foley around the place and the other people involved and stuff. It's a great time, though. I'm really enjoying my time with Jackie Chan. I'm so glad that Jacob suggested this. I'm so glad that we are doing Jackie Chan today. It's so much fun. That just the energy with his and these plucks and these drum fills and the way he's positioned in the mix and the sheer professionalism of the production. It's such a great first impression for Jackie Chan as a singer, as a performer. I am so stoked, dude. Again, that reverb tail on that snare there, there's just these little bits of production finesse that we have here that dictate that while Jackie Chan may be coming into his own as a singer, and to be fair to everyone watching this, you know, stuff like auto-tune wasn't super popular or super refined back in the mid-90s. This is Jackie Chan actually singing, and he's doing okay. You know, we're not getting massive legato runs or anything like that. But we're nonetheless being able to experience Jackie Chan at his cinematic best, and among these lovely string sections, and these 16-tone hi-hat grooves. This is fascinating, dude. Dude, if we don't get to 5K subs by next weekend, we'll... Now, I don't want to say that, because then there'll be some people that unsubscribe just so that we do Jet Li. It's a tricky situation we have here, but we'll definitely do Jet Li in future. Absolutely, Andres. I don't know how to really sort of like articulate how I feel about this track. I'm entranced by that. I think that if there's ever a song I wanted to hear from Jackie Chan, it's literally every one of these 5, because I just didn't know they existed until very, very, very recently. I thank you for coming to this live stream for Jackie Chan's top 5 on Spotify. People were very upset about Mayday. People were not happy about Mayday's top 5. It was brutal, dude. People sent me emails, like for real. People sent me emails talking about how that was not Mayday's top 5. And it's like, it's people are intensely passionate about it, and I get it, right? Spotify is visceral with the way that it shows the most played tracks as the most popular or definitively the best. And I suppose by me saying that it's the top 5, I'm insinuating it's the best 5. So I get it. Oh, thank you for the donation. Jet Li doesn't have any songs, really? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I gotta do the top 5. Usually, if it was a fan request, I'd totally go and include an extra track. I've got to go at the end of this live stream because I've got so much work. I have not only got an entire interview to edit, it's been a wild time. I've done the equivalent of a month's worth of review work in 2 weeks. It's been crazy busy, man. I love it. It's been great to hear all this cool music, but we're just going to have to do the top 5 as the top 5, my dude. But thank you very much for the donation. I'm going to shout out to that at here. Thanks for the donation. There we go. Yeah. What are the lyrics for this, man? What are the lyrics have we got for this first track? Drunken Master, Drunken Fist. My life is full of ups and downs like sea waves. Against all insults and wrongs, I will smile. I get low, I will get high. Oh, I get it. So we're not going to let us be wound down, you know? We're not going to let it overwhelm us. I can take all the burdens. I never shout my grievances. I can stoop in order to help my friends. Be the drunken master. Be a good man. Talking about the craziness. The madmen are very kind-hearted. Oh, no. I'm glad that he's had a great time when he's young, though. Stand strong, take it easy. Drink a little, don't sneak out. Hit tiger with bored, chicken eats the worm. I think that's the early bird gets the worm, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of what we're going for. And Serena Maron, I appreciate the enthusiasm. We are just going to be sticking to the top 5 as we see it within this Spotify live stream. We are in this together. We are going to experience the beauty and the majesty of Jackie Chan together. I have no idea where we're going to end up, but apparently track number 2 is quite popular. I would like to review some meme music. I mean, I'm not saying that Jackie Chan is meme music, but I'm always up to review some meme music. So if anybody else has any people like this where you wouldn't expect them to be like famous or something like that for their vocals as well as their movies, please let me know. But yeah, Drunken Master, Drunken Fist, I think it's about someone talking about the struggles that they'll go through in order to get there where they want to go. They've got their own sort of way of coping with it. You know, they got drunk and then they became the Drunken Master effectively. And I think that's a type of martial art style or something like that. But that's cool, man. That was the first track from Jackie Chan today. We've got 4 more to go. I think we're listening to this next track here, which has got a similar amount of plays. Tornado decimates trailer park. Martin, are you memeing right now? I like these hand drums though, they're kind of dope. Like for real. Like, and the pan flutes. Guitars? Guitars. Tracy Ullman had a nice little single in the 80s. Is that right? That's crazy, like how people do stuff you wouldn't expect, you know? Sometimes it works really well for them. Sometimes they criminally fly under the radar. I don't know, like this seems very musical to me. I kind of dig it. I'm very close to giving this a like, just because I appreciate the overall atmosphere and ambience to it. I'm approaching Jackie Chan reviewing music like a true, supposedly professional music reviewer. I like that synth sequencer in the blow end. I wish that guitar would come back though. They're kind of edging us with the guitars, aren't they? I wish they'd stick around a bit more. Those fills though, did you hear the finesse of those drum fills then and how they echoed around the headphones? I am loving this. I'm so glad that we did Jackie Chan, man. I'm so glad that we did Jackie Chan. I'm so glad I didn't bail on tonight's live stream. This is exactly what I needed on the weekend, dude. Good. Thank you. Thank you for bringing in the guitars like this. Lovely vocal articulation there with those guitars. But the in the background is like a percussive device. It's very unique. Again, it has got that kind of hoo-ha kind of vibe to it with regards to the percussion. The Mandarin version of George Lamb's Cantonese. I see. And Hema Huabo, you know how you hang on, let me just do something real quick. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna go deep L. I'm gonna put that into here. We're gonna figure out what that is. Is that it should be it's saying it's Spanish. This is what it's like being a person trying to understand language. It's Chinese into English, American, Zhang Yuxing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we were supposed to do Zhang Yuxing. I totally forgot that we were going to review Zhang Yuxing. Oh my goodness, I got distracted by the Jackie Chan. All right. Here's what we'll do. I got to be careful, you know, because I want to do Zhang Yuxing next weekend. But then also, like, I've just said that if we get to 5K, we'll do Jay Chou next weekend. So I kind of screwed myself, didn't I? We'll do both. We'll do both. We'll get both of them done. It'll be fine, dude. We'll figure it out as we go along. The 80s drums are strong for this one, though. When did this one come out? Like, there's all this little attention to detail in there, like how the synth sequences were popping out to the side. And it is just a 4-chord progression, then it resolves at the end. But, like, it's just so, it sounds like so much more than that. Yo, I mean, like, I'm up until like 3 AM in the morning doing reviews and stuff like that at the moment. I got yours done earlier in the day, though. So that, I wanted to I don't like doing reviews until 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, OST The Myth, thank you. Thank you for that, Serena, I appreciate it. Oh, true, we've got to do Wang Thing, right? Or FIR. Yeah, like, FIR are, like, really huge. Because I've seen people, like, request FIR a few times. Are they a massive act? And they've completely flown under the radar for me. Is that correct? I'm struggling to kind of remain interested in this one, to be fair. I think part of the magic of a song like this is understanding the lyrics and knowing what they mean. I don't understand the story that's being told, so I'm left to appreciate the musical theme, which is now remaining fairly consistent. Are we going to go up in the range on the guitar or something like that? What are we going to do differently? Oh, we're just, again, we're edging. We're teasing with that guitar line. Great eighth note groove to those drums, actually, you know? It's nice to have the musical theme fit the shape of the stanza or the lines, as opposed to trying to sort of force it into a 4x4 kind of bar structure. It's more poetic that way, I suppose. Now, the reason I asked Martin there, just before we have a look at the lyrics for the song, the reason I asked about for Martin's VPN thing is I know that some people use VPNs to watch my live streams, which is fine. I appreciate people coming in to visit, but Spotify will show music in some countries but not others. So if I know what zone people are in when they make requests, then it allows me to use a VPN myself to find that music, and then we'll be good as gold usually, you know? Although I'm not sure if it'll affect the way that I do the live streams, and I'm not sure if I can change the zones in the middle of a live stream without there being internet issues or something like that. Maybe YouTube might get confused if I use a VPN and switch zones in the middle of a live stream. I don't know. We're gonna find out, you know? We're gonna find out. But that was a great track by. I preferred the previous one a little bit more though. This one definitely seemed like a theme for a. Oh. Is allowed from China. I think many isn't allowed from China. Yeah. Oh, in the US, California. Oh, yeah, no, I'm completely aware of that. Because with Bilibili, when I was using Bilibili, that was mainly because a lot of people that like watched my stuff were not able to get to YouTube. In fact, Bilibili weren't super happy about me mentioning YouTube in some situations. Although, to be fair, I had to occasionally, you know, so it was fine. We got lyrics, though, for this track. What was the second track here? Nan dang ji how do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? Kyang by George Lamb, also performed by Jackie Chan. Yeah, you guys mentioned that, eh? A man should better himself. Yeah, so it's basically about self-improvement and working towards your goal and not allowing yourself to be average, you know? Let the sea and sky gather power for me to create a new world, venture out of the world for my ideals. It's, yeah, that's exactly right, JJ. I've also noticed we get a lot of Jay Chow and David Tao requests. Although, to be fair, there have not been as many Jay Chow and David Tao requests. But also, on the other hand, part of the reason there's a lot of requests for Jay Chow is because, like, this channel, in part, has been built on the Jay Chow stuff, you know? Like, the moment I mentioned I was doing the 4th album for a live stream, we got to, like, 4K subs. And part of, I think, why we're going to 5K is because there is that promise of there being a review at 5K, you know? Although I hope that people nonetheless enjoy the live streams and the reviews and stuff like that, you know. See the turquoise waves high and strong. See the azure sky wide and vast. I'm a man that better himself. Yeah, I get it. So it's talking about him better himself, and it's very the imagery for it is intense, you know. Swagger and be the pillar of everyone. Be the good man. Use my 100 rays of heat. Great. I like it. I understand it. You know, good man, passionate, hot-blooded, brighter than sun. Be the best version of yourself. That's effectively what this is not allowing yourself to settle, constantly striving to be better. Cool. Easy to follow, you know, easy to appreciate. We've got track number 3 now, which is, here. Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. They're extremely popular for obvious reasons. It's why it's good to see David Tao doing stuff on YouTube, you know? You have a different translation of this title, potentially. We got track 3 though. What is track 3 called again? What is track 3? Track 3 is titled, well, we'll go to Deep LL. What is this? What is this? Hero Stories. Apparently this next track is titled Hero Stories. So that's great. Wow. Dude, the energy here is electrifying, man. It's just, oh, it's scintillating. Just kind of like, it sounds like we're galloping. Like, we could totally make this into a metal track if we wanted to. And Aldrich Yang, I'm sorry to hear that there are too few excellent singers in recent years. Again, I think this is part of the problem with, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to say that. When was this released? It's okay, Andreas. You take care, man. You take care, alright? It's all good. See you tomorrow. So, like, Sweet Lily Love, basically, the music over in China, it's not that it's necessarily restricted, as far as I'm aware. I don't know about the censorship of music itself. But, like, it's very difficult to get access to websites like YouTube and stuff like that. You know, YouTube, you people, that's part of the reason why I set up a Bilibili account in the first place, is because people just couldn't get access to stuff on YouTube, and part of that is musicians putting music and videos on there, you know? But I don't know about the music or anything like that, whether the music itself is restricted. It's nice to have the brass and the bass coming here, though. I think that's pretty cool. That brass, I'm not sure whether he recorded or sampled it, but either way, it's fine. It says 40. Is this like 40 years of his music or something like that? How old is Jackie Chan nowadays? Oh, there we go. We've got that repetition of the vocal melodies, but then we've also got the little kind of harpsichord synth thing going on in the background to elevate it at the tail end. I mean, like, I'm not really having the out-of-body experience I've had with other artists who I've worked with. I can tell that this music is made for a specific kind of film or a specific kind of score. It is a Cantonese track? Like, to be real, I'm starting to hear the slight little differences there. The slight little differences between the languages, you know? That arpeggio is nice there and amongst the guitar riffs. Wow, Chan's autobiography mentioned that he kept messing up the beats of the song, so whenever he had to sing it, he would get the producer, Jonathan Lee, to clap and count beats for him in front of the stage. Thank you, SYO New Tony. That is wild to me, dude. That is mind-blowing, because it's like, I just, whenever I've seen Jackie Chan, he just seems like so talented and so onto it. But at the same time, police, Himahuabo, police? 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 I I'm so police. Oh, police stories. Hema Huabo. Yeah, no, JJ mentioned that earlier. It blows my mind that Jackie Chan would need Jonathan Lee to kind of clap in front of him, you know? But that's the thing, man. Doing music's hard. Performing is hard. And, you know, to get everything right is difficult. But, you know, still, he nailed it. But this is probably my favorite of Jackie Chan so far. I'm going to give that a heart. I've liked one. I've liked one by Jackie Chan. Okay, so just to clarify, this was a recommendation by Jacob Good. I really enjoy getting requests from people for top fives, and Jacob recommended this, and I was totally interested in Jackie Chan. Now, this is important. I don't know about Jackie Chan as a person. I don't know what he's been up to. Jackie Chan might have been up to some real silly stuff recently. I don't know. I don't know anything about Jackie Chan outside of his music and his films. So if there's any political stuff that he's been getting up to, I don't know. I've just realized something really important, because sometimes you review people and then you realize, oh, they think this or they think that. I'm not sure what he's up to outside of his films. This is just me like, yeah. So apologies if that's the case and there's been some kind of crazy stuff that went down, you know? Also, hang on, let me just do this real quick. So, if I'm not mistaken, I have just tried to translate the name. Oh, he's a sellout. He's a sellout. What did he sell out for? By the way, I'm trying to pronounce people's names. You know, Chan Yat Tat. Is that right? Or Chen Yat Ta? See what I mean? As an English speaker, I have to translate these names into Deep LL. And it gives me 4 options. Which of these is correct? I don't know. Any help is greatly appreciated. You know, we'll continue listening to the track, though. I am enjoying police stories. Oh, no. Him for his films. Has he been up to weird / bad stuff? Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of feeling bad about it now. Because there's people that have done kind of interesting stuff, like, you know, John Cena as well. I think there was some issues with him selling out and stuff like that. You know, it's a crazy world we live in, eh? Nonetheless, we have the lyrics for this song. The story of heroes. With my own force, I'd be a tough man fighting for my... Oh, hang on, where did it go? Yeah, the story of heroes. I just translated it, like, it's here, you know. With my own force, I'd be a tough man fighting with my lifelong perseverance. Sup, Tom? How you doing? Having a good day? Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm reviewing Jackie Chan today. And Jackie Chan is an interesting dude. Love, tears, and perseverance are part of the key. Honesty is the key. Heroes of strong courage so as to overlook the world like a lion awaken. So this is kind of similar to his previous stuff where he's talking about I will persevere and I will win the fight and I will get to where I want to go through and I will be... Yeah, he does similar material across I suppose it matches the film, right? You know, Jackie Chan, this effervescent spirit of tenacity where He will never give up, and he will achieve the dreams that he has put ahead of him. Oh, don't even get me started on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff. Like, again, I'm not going to mention my viewpoints on that, but it's an absolute shit show, whatever way you see it. Well, whatever side you're on, it's an absolute shit show. Marching ahead, even though I myself won't care what I've won and what I've lost. Make a great leap, I'll be flying above the clouds. Marching ahead, even I myself won. Yeah, I must stand tall as a strong man. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get what that track's about. We're going to move on, though. The story of heroes. He's becoming the best he can be. He will become a hero. He will stand tall. He will stand strong, etc. It's that kind of vibe to it. Track number 4 for today. Zhen Jin Ying Zhong. Oh, right. Before I go any further, apparently this has Joaquin Chow, Jonathan Lee, and Anthony Wong in it. So there's lots of people involved in this track, which is kind of nice. It's alright. I feel you, JJ. I mean, like, what I do with this live stream stuff, I don't think I've had a... No, there have been people from New Zealand that have come in. No. I haven't heard about it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys about something really important, and it's that if I receive a review for someone who I don't like as a human being, there is a chance I won't even review them. There's musicians that I know of, and like if they asked me to review their work, even if they paid me, I wouldn't accept it. Because, you know, I feel like to be able to appreciate and respect the person and review them in a non-biased way, you have to either feel nothing about the person or care about what they do. No, you're fine. It's no problem. Like, it's okay. I like the guitar parts and the drum fills in this. Yeah, you're gonna find that some people, you know, especially as they get wealthier, typically as people get wealthier, sometimes their morality slips away, and they, you know, when they were up and coming, they might be like, oh, I'm this person and I will be the best I can, you know. But like at the same time, when a person becomes successful, sometimes they can become complacent. And that's when the kind of toxicity can come in. They forget how it used to be when they were coming up, and they forget how they didn't have the privileges that they had before, you know? And then you know, things get compromised. Excellent drum fill going to that next section there. I like it. Yeah, thank you, Tom. Yeah, my beard is currently trying to attach itself to my microphone because it's all a little mesh on there. So that's a weird feeling. It's like I can't go too far forward, otherwise it hooks onto it a little bit. So that's maybe not a bit of ASMR we need in this live stream. But thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to see. Eventually, my hope is that my beard will become a beard with a Logan attached to it. So we'll see how it goes. At least I'll be able to cosplay as a brunette Santa, so that'll be great. I got the black hat for it, so it's great. I miss Christmas. Oh my goodness, we're going to do a Christmas live stream. But it's May, so we're not there yet, you know? It's nice and fluffy and lovely with these brass parts. Again, I'm missing all the wonderful musicality of this track here. I feel as if I'm becoming a better human being by listening to this track. Joaquin Chow and Jonathan Lee are sensational, dude. I have got all the time in the world for them. I'm so glad that I got to, you know, review Jonathan Lee's stuff. Before we go any further, I want to discuss a couple of things and then we'll get back to the chat. Like, I love how this song, you're being led forward by the vocalist or whoever is singing there. And there's these little drum fills on one side or little guitar licks on the other. It's almost like you're being walked through like a live show. And there's all these interesting attractions around you. And then suddenly everything comes together in the center. And it almost feels like a Christmas carol where it becomes all warm and fluffy because of the double-tracked vocals. Who's James Harden? JJ, I don't know who James Harden is. Am I missing out? Should I be listening to James Harden? And Sweet Lily Love, I would love Christmas to be in June. If not for the opportunity for me, I would love snow. You lucky bastards who have snow in winter. I live in New Zealand, and we just have the sun. And we don't have snow, ever. I would love to have I would love to have a snowy Christmas. And you guys that live in the upper northern hemisphere, you get to have snow at Christmas time. And it's disgusting. I want the snow. You're all good. I'm just jealous of your seasons, that's all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It kind of makes me imagine that they're holding each other with each other's arms like this, you know, and they're going ba ba da 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 boom, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, there we go. This is kind of what I was hoping for at some point. And to be fair to Jackie Chan, when you got Joaquin Chow and Jonathan Lee, you know, musicians like that, now, have we done Anthony Wong yet? I feel really dumb if we've listened to Anthony Wong. Is Anthony Wong someone we should do a top 5 for if we haven't already? It is a happy ending movie, Senior, absolutely. Why are we going up again? We cannot stop going up. I just think we're gonna. I just think that this 5 minutes is a fake out, and we're just gonna end up going into like dog hearing frequencies. It's just wild. What the fuck? I love it, but they're just playing with your expectations. Usually you do 1 step up. You don't usually do 2. What a ballsy move. What a Sigma move there. That's just, oh, it just got me. It just got me. I'm so stoked, dude. More of this, please. And the guitar solo there. La, 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 la. I mean, I can't sing, dude, but like... This has been one of my happiest times today with with Jackie Chan's music. And to be honest with you, I think that the fact that when they're singing la 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 is the part where I'm most happy is proof of the fact that you don't need to even say words in order for music to be meaningful, you know? Sometimes it can just be the sounds that get you along. I can actually kind of relate to what you're saying, Sweet Little Love. Because that's the thing, when you don't understand the lyrics, it could just be like, and again, I'm not meaning this to be disrespectful. This is the thing, for someone like me, they could just be telling me to go F myself. That's as much as I understand from the words. So I could just be vibing along to this, and they could just be just consistently insulting me, and I would nonetheless appreciate the experience and be thankful for it. I'm so glad that everyone's singing along to it. I think, if I am not mistaken, hey, that was my favorite of the night. That was my favorite of the night. I feel alive again. I feel as if someone has, I was going to say shot their spirit inside of me. I'm not sure that's what I thought it meant. It feels as if someone has given me a new lease of life, a second wind. Yeah, I'm going to get like this sometimes, just when I'm like kind of sleepy, you know, and I say shit like that. What am I talking about? That was Jackie Chan's 4th track for tonight. What are the lyrics, though? You know, we've got, True Hero, the Sincere Hero. These are really, exactly. It's an absolute masterpiece. It's an absolute masterpiece. I adore it. And actually, JJ, that's a good point. Do you know what I have noticed is that Chinese music, or these Chinese songs, or in fact, most of the songs that we have listened to throughout these live streams, whether from, from whatever artists and musicians, they're typically not mean-spirited. And it's more than what I can say for a lot of the music that I review at times, because sometimes it's just visceral, and it's kind of wholesome, you know? And I think that, we need to be objective about it, and kind of that kindness, I think, can be helpful. But at the same time, I understand why people want a bit of grit there, you know? They want a bit of that old smack you in the teeth kind of groove to it, you know? Sometimes you need to be a little bit less positive. Sometimes you need to tell the person how you really feel about them. Although that is insinuating that when you're talking to someone, you're only honest if you tell them that you don't like them, which is not what I meant. But anyways, we're going to continue. The lyrics here. Simple lyrics, easy to follow. Let you forget all pains with my song. Definitely trying to recruit you into a cult. Brilliant starry sigh. Who is true hero? The sincere hero. Ordinary people move me a lot. No more hatred, no more pains. Wish love is around the people. I love the fact that it's so wholesome, and I just adore it. It sounds like a Christmas carol, but it's not about Christmas. It's even better than Christmas. It's like more positive than Christmas, and I will fight people who tell me that Christmas isn't a positive thing. Literal fisticuffs. Seize every minute in our life. Try our best to make our dreams come true. No winds and rains, no rainbows. None can win without the toils. Take every heartbeat in our life. Embrace, hug it. The imagery is so strong, and there's a video for it. And I kind of want to watch the video, but I know that if I try and watch a video on YouTube, YouTube will reach through the screen and strangle me to death. Or at least it will try to, it will probably kind of, it's an anthem, isn't it? Really. Let true words and tears of happiness, joy follow into our heart. The end. That is my favorite one. I did not know before doing this live stream that I would even necessarily enjoy Jackie Chan's music, but I love it to pieces. I think this is a situation where we need to identify the need to potentially and as an option, you know, we don't have to, but we have to look at the person and their music. Someone like Ted Nugent, for example, could be someone I don't like very much, but their music could be incredible. Do you know what I mean? Or Axl Rose. I don't like Axl very much, but his music is incredible. You know, aside from Chinese Democracy, that album, I didn't really like that album too much, but like their early stuff, yeah. Which is interesting because I think Chinese Democracy actually got banned in China, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's cool. We've got one more to go though. We've got one more track to go. It's got 2 mil plays, and it's great to see people chatting and checking out each other's music. This is the point. I would love to at some point have a YouTube channel where lots of different musicians could come and just hang out and have a good time and talk to each other, you know? Although that's literally every single forum. That's Twitter, basically. So that already exists. So we're just going to do the best we can anyways, you know? And Ann Mitchell, absolutely. We got Jackie Chan today. We've got one more track today, though. One more. And I'm hoping it's an absolute banger. Although it will have to do incredibly well to be able to take out this one. Because it is actually my favorite today. And I just love it. What is the last one? Jonah. Excellent. LIK for my album, which is what Jonah will be reviewing. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. I appreciate that. We got So Transparent Is My Heart. So Transparent Is My Heart. Track number 1. It's okay. It's okay. I get called Luke all the time. The worst one for me is when people, like, you know, when you buy something at a shop and people will go, I need your details. Because apparently to buy a fucking t-shirt, excuse the language, to buy a t-shirt, you need to give them your home address and email because they can set you up for rewards, right? That you forget about, you know. They will hear my name when they're trying to get my marketing information, and they will call me Alice with ALICE. And because of that, they will then take future orders from the wrong account. And then what will happen over time is you move and you set up different accounts with them not actually checking how you spell your name. And so you'll have 4 or 5 accounts, and then they'll lose the orders across the accounts. And then they'll have an aneurysm, and it's not fun. But it's okay. I don't mind Jonah, and I don't mind Luke. But my name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to SB Livestreams. And today, please include Chang Ying Yue on your live stream preview. Great tracks from him when he was in his band Free Night. It's definitely optional. It's definitely optional here in New Zealand. If they start forcing you to give details, I think they can get prosecuted, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they need to, like, you know, they need to really, because I've had insurance forms where they've screwed it up, you know, and you write your own fucking name in there, and they just freeform it, and it's like, why even bother? Why even bother? But it's okay. Look, one more track to go. We're going to listen through this from start to finish. Here we think. Let's go. And then you go. We'll add that to the live stream. Cool. Thank you. Oh, yay. Yay. Awesome. Boom. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? It's kind of pretty. We got Jackie Chan, Sarah Shen. Man, Sarah's got a gorgeous voice, isn't she?
你的梦容易醒。
你有一双温柔的眼睛。
It's in Jonathan Lee's top 5. Oh, well, we've got the lyrics now, so that's fine. It's all good. Thank you, Martin.
如果你愿意，请让我靠近，我想你会明白我的心。
星光灿烂。
When did this come out? When was this released? This was released in 2003. Man, dude, he's released so much material, dude. I'm actually happy with both. I'm really happy with how both sound at the moment, eh?
告别旧日恋情，把那创伤抚平，不再流泪到天明。
I'm loving that low end on the bass, and I'm loving the guitar parts. The guitar recorded guitar parts on the side are so interesting. We're not rolling with traditional major or minor chords or the open ones. We've got some interesting sort of extended bits going on there that are just a little bit extra, you know? You need to have that vocal control. Absolutely, Tom, I agree. You need that vocal control in this kind of situation.
我曾经为爱伤透了心，为什么甜蜜的梦容易醒？
This sort of more clean picked part here is such a nice change from the vocals. Like I love what's happening with Jackie Chan and Sarah Shin here. They've got great chemistry. Their vocal timbres suit each other really well, and I'm liking that they're taking turns. But it's just nice to have a bit of space in there, you know? It's nice to have a bit of space. Oh, that would make sense. It did not sound like a track that was released in 2000. It had more of a kind of like an 80s kind of tonality to it, dude. The 80s never died though, man. The 80s came back. There's a lot of music that sounds like it's from the 80s nowadays.
明明白白我的心，渴望一份真感情。曾经为爱伤透了心，为什么甜蜜的梦容易醒？
Again, there's repetition of these vocal melodies, but with the amount of change we've had in the other instrumental parts, like it still sounds fresh. It's interesting to listen to, you know?
星光灿烂。
I mean, I prefer listening to Sarah Shin than Jackie Chan, to be fair. So maybe we can check out Sarah Shin at some point. But Jackie Chan's doing all right. He's doing all right as a singer. I mean, I can listen to him without cringing, and that's a plus.
最是寂寞女儿心，告别旧日恋情，把那创伤抚平，不再流泪到天明。我明白白你的心，渴望一份真感情。我曾经为爱伤透了心，为什么甜蜜的梦容易醒？明明白白我的心，渴望一份真感情。曾经为爱伤透了心，为什么甜蜜的梦容易醒？
This mistiness with these vocal takes kind of simmering back and forth in the stereo spectrum, it's great fun. It's great fun. I haven't really heard a lot like it recently. That mistiness there is a nice additional layer, a bit of development on the theme we had existing beforehand. And while it's a lot more than what we had previously, and it's a bit thicker, it's nonetheless still like, it slots in there really nicely. Kudos to the arrangement and production of this track.
你有善解人意的心灵，如果你愿意，请让我靠近，你的心事有我愿意听。
上抚平，不再流泪到天明。
Yeah, like he's so smooth and there's a sultry tonality to it. I'm kind of blown away by this. I wasn't sure what to expect when we decided to do Jackie Chan, but I'm so glad that we took the risk, you know. I would say that Jackie Chan's like, he's out of 10. Out of 10. What would Jackie Chan be as a singer in general out of 10? Probably like a 6 or a 7. I think, no. So, was, just gotta clarify something. I'm pleasantly surprised. And the fade out to finish. Yeah, okay, I'll give that a like. I'll give that a like. I'll give that a like. It's fine. We'll give that a like. We'll like that. It's cool. Because this is, this is the top 5 Spotify for Jackie Chan today. Something that I don't know if a lot of people expected. But we've got So Transparent Is My Heart. Well, it makes sense as a duet. It makes sense as a duet. It's a lovely duet. It's a lovely duet. It's gorgeous, dude. Again, it sounded like there was a real chemistry between those two. Like I don't really think you could have improved how would you have improved the teamwork in that situation? You know, how do you listen to that and go, hey, we could make it better by doing this? I don't know. I think it's absolutely fine as it is. I've been heartbroken by love before. Why is it easy to awaken from sweet dreams? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, see, this is again, I because I don't understand what the symbols mean. I'm trying to. I just made a mistake that men all over the world make. I didn't say this. It was Jackie Chan. Oh no. Uh-oh. 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 He's been a naughty boy. He's been a naughty boy, has he? Oh. I wish this had paragraphs. Maybe it does if I expand the window or something like that. I don't know. Oh, that's cool. So if they're willing to make compromises, they'll be able to connect with each other. The most lonely is a girl's heart, bidding farewell to past love, heal the scars. Never again will I let my tears flow until dawn. Oh, so they're saying, you don't have to take the risk. We'll work it out together. You have my support and I have yours. You'll never need to be this sad again. That's what So Transparent Is My Heart is about. That is what the last track of Jackie Chan's is about with Sarah Shin. Great work. Because this is effectively the conclusion for the Jackie Chan live stream. Jackie got a spicy love life. I mean, I don't know what Jackie's been up to. If Jackie's been a naughty boy. If Jackie has been a naughty boy, he maybe needs to just simmer down and, How old is he now? I'm not going to I'm not going to be ageist or anything like that. But, if he's hurting people, that sucks. It sucks. Hopefully he isn't hurting people, but by the sounds of it, he's been up to some mischief. These 5 tracks, including this one that's here, were all of them songs I'm going to remember in a year's time for transforming my life and making me a better person? Probably not. I got to hear an actor sing, and it wasn't like the movie, the ABBA movie, where they had Pierce Brosnan and stuff singing, and it was a complete train wreck. But people liked it anyways. I liked this unironically. I think that, it was better than Cats. Let's put it this way. But then again, that ABBA movie was better than Cats. Past 60. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah. Jackie Chan did well. I mean, like the songs are about, a lot of these sort of film soundtracks are become being a strong person and not letting life get you down and continuing to move forward and being true to yourself and being a better person and not ever sort of like settling for average. And then again at this party is a little bit more sort of tender, being like, yo, you got me, I got you, we did great together, boo. And that's basically the vibe I got from that one. Relationships and personal empowerment. Great. That's stuff that a lot of people will be able to appreciate and relate to. There's no apparent issues for me in that situation. I think it's good. It's sensible marketing for Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan, he rolls this way, and while he may be being a silly goose outside of his music and his movies, I at least hope that, I just hope that he actually means what he sings about in his songs. Because if he's just singing this stuff without really believing in it, that would legitimately make me very sad and angry. I hope that Jackie Chan believes in making life better for people, and I hope that Jackie Chan sincerely believes in the stuff he talks about in his movie soundtracks. But you never know, he is an actor. Aside from the stories, his technique as a vocalist is fine. Is fine. I I'm just thinking about it. He had his vocal technique was all right. I don't think he was relying on his throat here. I think he was using more of his body there, which is good. He understood the notes he needed to hit. He needed a bit of help with the rhythm. That's fine. Again, a lot of this stuff was recorded before you could just do it in post. You needed to get those takes done properly. And I think Jackie Chan did a pretty good job for someone who's not a professional singer. Like for someone who isn't a specialist singer, you know what I mean? Well done to him. Well done to him for his vocal efforts here. I don't necessarily know if I got the emotional content I wanted from it. Like, I don't know if it was as intense where it needed to be or as light where it needed to be, although the top track was kind of, showed a bit of vulnerability there. The instrumentation, there was a lot of instruments. You get Jonathan Lee involved. The moment you get Jonathan Lee involved is going to be a wild ride, right? That's the moment where you get all the crazy stuff occur, but he's cool. Yeah, I think it's incredibly elevating. That's why I've been so open to doing Jackie Chan. Like, despite the fact that he is famous for something, for one thing, he is this good at doing it the other way. Again, these were palatable tracks. I would listen to these outside of this, Again, I wouldn't know what he was talking about, but I could appreciate the musicality of it, especially where he had additional help to kind of write and record and produce and perform it, It was great. Yeah, there was some interesting, unique themes there. The instrumental performances that were recorded were near flawless. To the kind of production quality you need at that professional level, especially with cinematic soundtracks, you can't really afford, literally and figuratively, to have a note out of place. And I was happy with that for the most part. And just generally, yeah, I'm happy. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man with this. Well done to Jackie Chan with his top 5 here. What tracks do we have? What tracks do we have for the top 5? We had, Drunken Master, Drunken Fist. We had A Man Should Better Himself. The Story of Heroes. We had True Hero, The Sincere Hero. And then So Transparent Is My Heart. But thank you very much for watching this live stream of Jackie Chan's top 5 tracks on Spotify. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did enjoy myself a lot. This is a bit of a shorter SB top live streams, but I think it's just we got through what we needed to in the space of time that was required, We had the lyrics for the songs. We were prepared to go. We were good, man. It was all sorted. And thank you very much for coming into this SB live streams to spend time with me while I understand it better, Oh. Well, then that's a terrible thing for Chan to say, and it makes sad to hear he'd say such a thing. Yeah, I think that's objectively terrible. It's, at the very least, it's not helpful that Jackie Chan would say that. Jackie Chan is an actor who sings. He shouldn't be like killing off a percentage of his audience because of something that he believes. At the very least, if you're going to think that stuff, don't say it. It's not objectively helpful. It's not helpful to say shit like that. And I'm really disappointed if that's what Jackie Chan said. And I don't really talk about how I feel about this political stuff much. But it's really, really fucking serious at the moment. There's real tension there. And celebrities should just stay the fuck out of it. And I can say this because I'm not a celebrity. But if you've got the podium that Jackie Chan has, you need to not say shit like that. Leave it to... It's disappointing. I'm pissed off now, but that's okay. I had a great time. Hopefully you did too. Aside from what Jackie Chan thinks about that, thank you very much for watching this live stream of Jackie Chan's top 5 tracks on Spotify. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you did, please do go show Jackie Chan some love via his No. I'm gonna just clarify this. Oh. This is the problem. This is the problem with censorship. And I can say this because I'm on YouTube now. Before we finish. The problem with censorship is that you are forcing people to starve themselves. Starve their spirits by not allowing them to think critically and independently. When you have censorship, you're stopping people from being honest. Because they're scared that if they don't say or don't literally toe the party line, that you're going to have a horrendous time. That they shouldn't be, people shouldn't have to say shit like that. It shouldn't be the case. It sucks. It sucks. Billy's censorship sucks. All of this sucks, man. I wish people could just talk to each other and try and understand each other better. And I wish... I know it's important. I know it's important so that you can like make money and be successful, that you have to say this stuff. But it sucks, man. It's why I'm thankful that I live in New Zealand. Because in New Zealand, we don't have this kind of tension. Like, I did a Mayday review. And I included the Taiwanese flag was in the Mayday review. And Billy banned the video because of that. I had to sit there... for the Mayday review where they had the Taiwan flag. For the Mayday review that I put on Billy, the reason that I couldn't include the flag was because Billy kept censoring it. They kept saying, nope, you haven't edited out enough of the flag. So I had to put these ugly black rectangles in there so that Billy would be okay with it. And it was just a flag. But a flag is enough to tilt an entire corporate entity like Billy, being afraid that if they allow content like that they're going to get shut down. And it's part of why I enjoy about YouTube. Because despite the fact that there are a lot of people on YouTube who feel that there is not enough free speech on YouTube, especially those who like sort of peddle disinformation and stuff like that. But like I can I don't have to be afraid of putting a flag on YouTube, you know, or reviewing music from a part of the world. And I'm really thankful for that. And I feel bad for anyone who is put in a position where they have to sacrifice their morals in order to find success. This took a dark turn. I'm hoping that people won't. No, not that I am particularly important or anything like that. I'm really hoping that if anyone watches this and they get pissed off by it, they understand I just don't like the conflict and the tension, and I think that it's just all shit. You know, I think that Hong Kong should just be left the fuck alone. In my opinion, I think they should have their independence. Yeah. And to be clear, I'm not saying that if you believe otherwise, you're wrong. That's just how I feel about it. I think that just the amount of, just the tension, you know, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Thank you very much for watching this live stream. If you have a great day, okay? You see you later. Fuck, man. Spiderhands out. I'm going to go before I say something stupid. 3, 2,